Alright, so to add or edit posts, I just click on posts here, and then that gives me the various options. First thing is that there is just a demonstration post that's already shown there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trash that. I don't want that showing anymore. And then I'm going to add a post. Alright, so this is where you can make your newest or your new post. I'm just going to dismiss some of these messages here. And you can see here that this theme is, again, because it's a theme that is designed for blogging. It gives me a lot of options for posts. Okay, so generally I'm just going to be using the standard one and then adding content that I want. And then you can also choose sidebars, but as I say, we don't really need any of this stuff just yet. Right, so the first post, I haven't started traveling yet, so what I'm going to make this one about is I'm still going to make it like a travel blog post, but I'm just going to make it quickly about the place I live and the place that I'm leaving from, which I guess technically is my first place in my blog, is my departure point, and that is Sydney, Australia. So I'm going to do this like 10 places to see in Sydney, Australia. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. Once I've done that, you can see here the address of this post, like the whole post is going to be shown, and you can edit that to make it more simple if you want to. 10 things in Sydney. You don't really need to do that, but it's just letting you know. And then uncategorized, so there are categories over here. I'm just going to add this one here, and I'm going to say Australia and add that. Alright, so that'll change it from uncategorized to Australia there next when I publish it. Alright, so from here on in, it's just a matter of writing the post and adding some stuff to enhance it, I guess, some extra content, so images and videos and stuff like that. So first, the writing part, that's really up to you guys. I'm not the greatest writer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit pause on the video here. I'm going to write out my post, and I'm going to let you sort of follow along and do the same. Then afterwards we'll go back and we'll add some photos, and then I'll show you very quickly how to link in a Google map and a YouTube video. Okay, so I'm back, and I've written out this post here. That is, I only got through 5 places, so I'm just going to change the title here to 5 places to see in Sydney. And here's something that is a little bit tricky about WordPress. If you want to get like some extra styles for this text other than just the basics of bold and italic and bullet and so on, then just click on this toolbar toggle and then select the text, and you can change it to these heading styles. So these should be kind of like hierarchies on the page, and this is getting into some technical stuff, but basically you should only have one heading 1, then you can have multiple heading 2s and multiple heading 3s and so on. So I'm just going to go with heading 2. Sorry, I'll just reselect that. I'm just going to put an enter after that so that it knows that these are 2 different paragraphs. And I'm going to put heading 2 there. And I'm going to go through and change the heading types on these. You don't have to watch me go through all this, guys, so I'm just going to hit pause and apply the formatting to this page. Okay, so I'm done, and you can see what I've done here. For the main topic of the page, I've used heading 1, and then for each of the ones below that, I've used heading 2. And that's what you should do as well. try to understand that that these headings are not just a visual thing. They tell Google and other kind of systems how the information on the page is structured. Okay, so now you've done that, you can just hit publish, and then if we switch to the actual website and hit refresh, we should see that this article now is showing up as the first post for my blog. So it doesn't look great because there's no image there. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. Just scroll down here and find featured image, and then click on set featured image. And here is where you can upload a picture from your computer. So I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to go to the place where I have the media for this website. Alright, and I'm going to pick a picture that I like that kind of tells the story of Sydney. And I'm going to use this one. It's a prominent landmark of Sydney, is the Harbour Bridge. So that's going to upload very quickly, and then I just click on set featured image. And now if I update it and then go and refresh, you'll see it's looking a lot better now. Alright, so it's starting to come together, just a few images and a bit of content, and it's looking pretty good. So we're just going to add one or two more things. So I'm going to try and find a YouTube video of Circular Quay in Sydney, which is pretty simple. All I have to do is go to YouTube and type in Circular Quay. Okay, and this looks like a pretty nice one. It's a time lapse. Yeah, that looks good. So to embed a video, I click here on the share button, and then I click on embed. And here it gives me the very simple option, but I'm just going to click on show more and choose a few custom options. So I don't want to show any suggested videos at the end. I just want people to watch this on the subject that I've chosen. And I might even just remove this stuff here, so it just looks a lot cleaner on my site. Okay, and here I go here and I can select that and copy, and then I would go back to my post. And here, guys, you just need to switch out of the visual display. So visual is for doing things like, typing and formatting and using these controls to add content, but what I want to do is just put in a bit of code. So this is going to look a little bit complicated. All I have to do is figure out where I want to add it, which is pretty much at the bottom of this post. Okay, and then I just paste that code in there. Alright, so I found the post just by looking at the title, and then I've read through, okay, so that's the content, these are the bullet points, and I just want it to go below there. So I stick it in there. Then I can switch back to visual and I can see where it's going to appear. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to go back and update that. And I'm just going to hit refresh here. And I'm actually going to click on the post, which is going to show me how the post itself will look. Alright, so it doesn't look too bad. I probably shouldn't have put these lines in this manner. Okay, you can use a horizontal line rather than these dashes. And this is how it looks, guys. So that's not bad. Visitors to my site, they get an overview and then a video, and I can add a video for each of these. Of course, if you have your own videos, then you can start a YouTube channel, upload your videos, and then paste them in. You can also just upload videos, but that's actually a bit less, a bit more complicated. It's easier to let YouTube host your videos. So just the next thing is I'm going to go to Google Maps, and in Google Maps I am going to do a search for Circular Quay. Actually, I'm going to do King's Cross. Alright, so I want King's Cross in Sydney. Alright, now to embed this on my page, I just click on this little symbol down here and then share or embed map. Okay, so we don't want to share it, we want to embed it in our page. And I can change a bunch of settings, but basically I just want it like that, so that's fine. Again, copy the code, go back here, switch to text, find the place where I want to put it. Okay, so it's King's Cross, so I'm going to put it here underneath that post, and then I switch back to visual, and there. Okay, so I can update this post again, switch back to the post itself, hit refresh, and if I scroll down you can see it right here. So that's how to embed a map. So that's a couple of things. I guess the last one, which I really should have done first, is images. So these are really simple. You just go click on the place you want to add it, and then click add media, and then upload, select files, and upload the image. Okay, alignment, again, that's going to be left, center, or right. So I'm going to go right just to show you that you can have it wrap the text around the image with right alignment. And then link, I'm just going to do none. Okay, so it's just a picture, I don't want it linking to anything. And I'm just going to drag this up here so that you can see that when you align a picture right, it will wrap the text around it, which can save you space when you're kind of putting together the structure of your pages. So that's just one thing that I definitely had trouble with in the beginning, so it'll be good for you guys to avoid those hassles. So you can see it wraps around the photo, which is pretty cool. Just the last thing that I was talking about before, I'm not sure why I put in these horizontal lines in that manner. I'm just going to remove them the way they are. I guess I pasted this in from somewhere else, and I'm going to put in a horizontal line here from the control panel, and you'll see that it actually makes it a horizontal line that just goes across whatever width the content is. So that's it there. So I would go through and replace each of these series of dashes with that horizontal line, and then I'm done. Okay, so people can leave comments right now on your post, and you're ready pretty much to go and apply for the affiliate scheme, which we will show you how to do in the next post. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. If you are watching this and you haven't done the first step yet, just go back and do that, because everything that we've done and everything that we're going to do is contingent on you firstly owning your own domain. You have to own the domain, and I'm going to be showing you how to use this particular WordPress, okay, which a lot of people use. It's definitely the most popular web hosting system or content management system. So learning how to do this stuff is not only good for travel blogging, but you can make all sorts of websites with this stuff. So this is a course really in website building and not necessarily just blogging. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.